So let's begin. Welcome everyone, my name is Zemalf and I'll be your gameplay commentator through this blind first playthrough of the Forgotten City. Mystery solving game, detective kind of things in ancient Rome. This game was recommended to me as I have played some of these mystery solving detective games like Return of Obra Dinn and Paradise Killer. And just like with those games, and actually the game's team has the same spoiler here. So I have not looked up anything on this game apart from what is said in the description of the game. Because these kind of games are best experienced if you know nothing about them or very little about them. So massive spoiler warning if you have not played this game. And like I did with Return of Obra Dinn, if at any moment you feel like, hey, this is a game I actually want to play myself, stop watching, go buy the game yourself and play it, and then come back to my videos if you like. But so yeah, this is not necessarily the best stream game, as I am now streaming it on Twitch, but I want to play this, so here we are. But yeah, with that said, welcome everyone, let's dive in to the game. I will quickly show the settings. There was one interesting option I might change later on, which is this. All these options are default at the moment. So this hints enabled. It's on by default. Toggles on and off receiving helpful whispered hints for some puzzles. This is for players who prefer to figure out puzzles on their own, to disable this, I assume. So I will keep this on because it was default. But then if the hints come too soon to my liking, whatever they are, because I have not played, I don't know how it works, I will turn this off. And then possibly again back on if I get kind of horribly stuck. But basically default options on all of these. And I did change like the subtitles to large. Let's see how that works, because I have not gone into the actual game before. So we'll do that. And if the subtitles are hard to see, I will turn the background on, but this was on by default. Not much here. I will see how the motion blur works. This is the default option. I usually dislike motion blur a lot, so I might disable this altogether. Let's see how it looks in the game. Field of view default for the game was 90. Maximum settings, this was by default for my machine. I adjusted the audio. I'll adjust it as we go on. I took the music down, which I almost always do, and at least here in the main menu, the interface sounds were like stupidly loud. So I took that down all the way to 10, and even then you can still hear the clicking. Controls, not much here. You can play this on a controller, but I'm playing this on keyboard and mouse, and I didn't change anything here, but just actually taking a look now so that I know how to play. I assume there's some sort of tutorial showing these controls, but sprinting with shift, jumping with space, pretty usual stuff, crouching with control. The kind of standard thing. You can also crouch with CIC, interacting with E, cancel narration, objective tab X, journal inventory tab. Okay, I think I got it. Let's go with those. You mean I should turn on the hints off right away? I want to experience the game like the developers mean it, and if it's on by default, I will keep it on by default in the beginning. Oh, there's one more thing. If even those hints are not enough, please don't spoil anything in the chat. If you have honestly not played the game and you want to participate in the chat, you can give your ideas kind of if I feel like stuck. But I also have my personal helper here, who I will be consulting if I get stuck. So yes, Sherlock Zebragon is in case I need him. But let's go in. Let's start a new game. Thank you, developers, for taking the time to through this game. This is a mystery adventure with multiple endings. It rewards thoughtful conversation and exploration, not brute force. We'll see about that.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
Getting very Skyrim vibe here in the beginning. As I mentioned in the beginning, this was originally a Skyrim mod. That the author then, after a huge success of the mod, including critical acclaim, turned it into a standalone game with the help of the rest of the team. So I assume we are playing a male or female. I'll play a male in this case, because I might get carried away and actually do some in-character role-playing here. So we'll see how that goes. I guess that's... Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, right. It actually changes it on there. I'll be White AF. I'll just put my own name here. I don't want to use any
Well,
name.
it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
So yeah, right. I did say that mystery solving in ancient Rome. That's what it said in the game description, but we are in the present day at the moment. Oh, you're right. Okay, this is kind of a character creation here. Ancient ruins. Years of studying history give you occasional insights into the ancient world. Covert mission. You have military-issued firearm, but only 10 bullets. That doesn't sound good. Your time on the run from authorities has made you quick on your feet, and you're up 25% faster when sprinting. I barely remember anything. Your recent head trauma has increased your pain threshold, making you 50% harder to take down. Okay, I feel like the ancient ruins is the one we want to take, because I think that's what we have been actually doing. Let's see.
Oh, you're an archaeologist? Then you'll definitely want to hear this. I don't know if it's exactly what you're looking for, but there are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped or injured or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him, so I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him? If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please?
Well, I guess that's what we are here for. Mind if I ask some questions first?
Oh, of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. I just... What do you want to know?
Okay. Well, let's go through everything. So what's your story?
Oh, there's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean?
You're not even going to tell me your name?
Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you.
Ah. Okay. weird. Okay, I don't care.
Look, if you really want to know all the tragic details, perhaps I can fill you in after you find Al?
I don't have a feeling I will not be seeing you after this. Who's Al?
He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
Where are we?
You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber.
Oh, right. What can you tell me about the ruins?
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al...
Okay. Have you tried calling for help?
What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
You could still, like, yell for help. Anyway, I guess that's all I had.
Great. So you're ready to go look for Al?
Not really. Yeah. I'll go for those prices on... Well, okay, sure, I'm cool.
Thank you. The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Please, hurry. Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
Heavy-duty battery-powered flashlight. Alright. Looks like we can examine items like this then, okay. New main goal. Quid pro quo. Enter the ruins. Whoa, whoa, okay. Game loading some details in there. Okay, so the ruins are right there. Not much else here. Okay, interesting. It's a flashlight comes out with the mouse wheel. So we are in Italy, in present day, as the game called it. But I have been spoiled as much as reading the game's description that we will somehow be dragged into the ancient times, not just this present day, but having a sprint. Do we have like stamina? Doesn't look like it. At least there's not any kind of HUD, so I assume I have infinite stamina, but let's see. Yeah, it is. I'm looking at this place, knowing that this was originally a Skyrim mod, and kind of they not playing that, but this definitely gives the vibe of the origins of the game. Okay, let's see what we have here.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten, all knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place." Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there, against the odds? It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation, or a warning. Al Worth.
Al Worth. Okay, I wasn't... just a moment. get my notebook, because I think I'm going to need it. Don't know how the system of note-taking works in the game. Okay, interesting. Oh, whoa! Whoa! Whoa, I did... Oh, okay. I guess we are in now. Okay. I didn't expect the floor to do that. Follow Al's trail. Looks like I can't interact with anything. At least not yet. I'm hesitant in stepping anywhere just in case something else triggers all of a sudden. Oh, this one I can inspect. That I can read. Okay. Let's inspect this first. A young Roman woman in a pose of lamentation. Archaeologist insight. The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. So I got that because I chose that trait in the beginning. Many shall suffer. I wonder if these statues are like gold and not just gold in the open. That's a weird... All these poses of these statues, but why is this one in the middle of the hall? A Roman gladiator mid-stride. What could have made a gladiator flee? Guess we will find out. Okay, you don't actually have to open the door, you just walk through them, that's cool. Oh, whoa, something. Something happening. Okay, not all the slots have statues. More statues in the middle. I don't know yet. Why am I here? Guess we'll find out soon. A young Roman woman. It looks like she was begging for her life. Interesting, but no sign of Al. For what's that worth? it would be interesting to... Not interesting, it would be useful to... Okay. I will not be... I'll be playing this as much as Iron Man as possible, but I will take that quick save. Can I do a hard save? Okay, it seems I can. Okay. I will not be reloading unless I get a literal game over. But since the game has quick save, I'm going to think that there's a chance to just lose. Roman military commander attempting to scramble away from something. Something that was there, possibly. Roman legionary in state of terror. I'm starting to get a feeling that like again, this these statues here in the middle of the street, like I'm getting a feeling these are not just statues. This is telling me what's happened. But that's why I'm kind of taking things slow, just in case kind of something sticks to my mind that will help later. That's what's happened. Is this just well, the place has ruined, but are these people like not stuck in time, but kind of they have stayed where they died or something? I think I could fall down from there, but not gonna try. This place is huge. A Roman woman who appears to be praying for help that never came. Yes. I can hear you. Sorry! I didn't mean to do that. I didn't realize I could actually do that. Can I push you as well? Why was I able to push you? Why? Weird. Weird. Suddenly the main quest... Oh, wait. Suddenly the main quest... Oops. The woman was named Karen. The name is here, even that she didn't tell me. Okay, it's not... Whoa, 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 hey, hey, hey. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, these are definitely not statues. These are people.
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, you'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. In here, there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now, and find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
So yeah, I think this is Al. Golden statue of an old man wearing modern clothing. This must be Al. But how is that possible? Okay, but yeah, Al said I shouldn't go past the doorway, so I think this is it. Goodbye, everybody. It was fun run. We shouldn't go there, so we don't end up in gold statue. Okay, so Al's description there described the one thing I know about this game, that there is a time loop. Time loop that apparently Al got stuck to, and that was his solution out of it. A young Roman woman in state of panic. I know. Let me help you. Maybe I didn't help, I'm sorry. She told me she couldn't move, I had to do something. Okay. But yeah, I have a feeling... I have a feeling we are about to step into the real spoiler territory, so final warnings. A Roman man on his knees as if begging for his guards for mercy. Okay. The remains of a human, whoever it was, died a long time ago. But why? Why bones? Why skeleton when everything else is called golden statue, including Al? Empty lighter. It must be what Al used to light all these torches. I can't pick this up for some reason, it's just there. Maybe that was just their way of explaining why the torches are lit. Wait, the lady Karen, as it told me in here, said that Al had just gone in. Well, Al had been gone for a little while, but not that long. But I don't have a feeling that the woman is actually this same being that is whispering to me and just lured me in here. Let's find out, I guess. Step through the doorway into the past. Roman relief depicting a great circular portal and two women. Oh, right. I thought I was inspecting the apples, but I'm actually inspecting that. Those are not even apples, those are something else. What was that? Circular portal and two women. Well, maybe at least one of them was the one who was wait. That guy is right there. Looking very similar to the golden statue I saw.
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
Proserpina. I can lie. I am Zemalf and I've just come from the future.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, not right in the head? That's all right, friend. Everyone's welcome here.
But how would I know if I'm not right in the head? Are you right in the head? No. But what's the date today?
We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March?
What year? Classic time traveler questions.
It's 817 AUC. Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome. Which part of the Empire are you from, exactly?
Archaeologist insight. Right, okay, so right, okay. Yeah. Let's use that.
CE? No idea what you're talking about. But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
Your laws? I'm also wondering, what am I wearing? Didn't I just come from the present day, so I have like jeans and stuff?
Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden rule, and the punishment for breaking it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming?
Okay, sure, Galerius.
Follow me. When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But
Tap E
as
to
you can
follow
see,
your guide.
we've got a nice little community now. Only 23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your handsome new friend, Galerius?
23.
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking him to see the
Aurelia.
magistrate.
That
3
pompous
missing.
old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Aurelia is
Politics.
flirt.
I'd stay clear of it.
Writing
and
notes.
her, if I were you. She's... it's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, I don't know what happened to her. Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other
Did you hear?
live.
Did you?
So don't expect a warm welcome.
Galerius, you're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy. Greetings, citizen. My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please.
What's this about?
I expect the magistrate wants to brief you about the Golden Rule. It shouldn't take too long. He's busy preparing for the election later today.
Alright, lead the way.
Follow me. The only thing you really need to understand right now is the Golden Rule. Let me see if I can explain it this way.
I do like the
When I
follow
was serving in the
feature,
Legion,
so I can
there was
look
a
around.
mutiny brewing in one cohort. The legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective. We call it decimation. If that seems like rough justice to you, you're in for a rude shock. Because the Golden Rule is exactly 10 times worse. The Magistrate can explain the rest. He's up these stairs.
Okay.
Ugh, this place has become a thoroughfare.
Hello.
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
I'm a barbarian. What do you think about the Golden Rule, whoever you are?
You know, some people say it's the creation of an all-seeing god who's watching everything we do. But what kind of an awful, incompetent god would let my sister go missing on his or her watch?
Your sister is missing?
Did you hear that? Curse you, you coward! Where is my sister? What do you have to say for yourself? No response. Nothing. That's what I thought.
Blasphemy doesn't break the Golden Rule. Well, this dialogue kind of assumes that I know what the Golden Rule is.
I'm telling you, this mysterious god of ours has to be asleep on the job. Either that, or, like people are saying, it really is just a children's fable my father is exploiting to frighten us into behaving.
I suppose we'll find out sooner or later.
I suppose we will.
Can I ask your name? What's your story?
I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the Magistrate, but you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. What are you doing in here, and why are you dressed like that?
Yeah, I'm not from around here.
Really? I'd never have noticed, what with your flawless accent, appropriate attire, and impressive mastery of our customs. Now, remind me, why are we having this conversation?
I'm getting to know people who die first. Bye!
I trust you can see yourself out.
Well, we won't be saving her. If we get a choice.
Are they?
Can I have apple?
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
Well, apparently I do know your name. I am Zemalf.
A curious name to match a curious accent. But I digress. I see you have the piercing and astute eyes of a man of great learning. We're always happy to welcome another scholar to our little community. Equitia will be delighted to meet you, I'm sure. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains, many hundreds of years ago.
Well, it is beautiful. I was looking on my way here.
Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed.
No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
I guess I can't say I have. I should have picked Zemalfus to blend in. Zemius Alpheus. It would be hilarious if they changed their reactions if you have like us in the end of your name. But yeah, can't say I have witnessed city without sin.
Nor could I until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away.
The note Al sent left in the beginning, it said showered in gold. So now we know what that means. These questions will be available later. Interesting. I wonder if these are the hints that are enabled. Okay, so if someone, yeah, I think this is the most important questions. What counts as a sin? So, if someone commits a sin, everyone turns into a golden statue. But why are there some golden statues already? Have they? Yeah, that's my first question. Why? First thing in my mind, why are there some golden statues already? That were whispering to me, actually. Or maybe it's the goddess Proserpina that is whispering. Okay, but what counts as a sin?
An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide? As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries.
I do like that this game has voice acting. It makes this, and it's good so far. Yeah, it's I could actually kind of it seems that he knows that I'm not from here. But does he know I'm from the future? So kind of referring to something they consider okay is not exactly okay. So what is? I'm still kind of what is sin? I guess that's what I'm here to find out. And am I here to stop that from happening?
Barbaric? Barbaric? What are you talking about? The Empire is the most civilizing force in the known world. Rome is a beacon of light in the darkness. For 800 years she has borne great statesmen, philosophers, poets, artists, and engineers. We have comprehensive laws protecting the rights of our citizens, which have unified countless warring tribes all across the Mediterranean and beyond, from Gallia to Judea. All our citizens are treated the same, regardless of the color of their skin or their sexual preference. Can you say the same? When our people are starving, they are given food rations, and when they are wronged, they have the right to bring the guilty party before the magistrate. Our laws forbid treason, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson, and so on. No other civilization in the world is so advanced, and you have the hubris to call us barbaric?
Don't your people watch blood sports for entertainment? Don't women have fewer rights than men? Don't you persecute Christians? Don't you practice collective punishment? Don't your laws allow slave ownership? Let's go with slavery.
Of course. What else would we do with those prisoners of war who would otherwise have been executed? And besides, there are laws for their protection as well.
Don't women have fewer rights than men? Actually, I think in ancient Rome they were, well, some, but they were actually relatively equal. Well, not no, they were not, but let's go with that.
Of course, but with fewer rights come fewer responsibilities, and the right to be protected by their fathers and husbands.
Don't your people watch blood sports for entertainment?
On occasion, but our gladiators are almost all volunteers seeking glory, or condemned prisoners who would have been executed anyway. I do not see the harm.
Don't you persecute Christians?
You mean the blasphemous cult responsible for burning down half of Rome last year? It's hard to blame the people for being angry about that.
What about this collective punishment I already heard about?
Are you talking about our practice of decimation? Of course. We could hardly unite all these warring tribes without a disciplined, formidable legion.
Yeah, that is a. I wonder, are the I don't remember history that well. Are the years that have been referred to, as he just said last year? So was that when Rome was burned by Nero? Interesting. Well, where I'm from, we consider those things to be abhorrent.
Well, right now, you're a long, long way from home. I have made my pronouncement on the subject. Unfortunately, there are still those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows. I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you.
What did you mean when you said Proserpina sent me?
You see, in my search for a way to save my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal. It's said to open a doorway in time, so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past. And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time, do you?
What do you mean, one person? Al already came. Yeah, you're right. I'm from 2,000 years in the future.
2,000 years? That is unfathomable. Please, tell me, In your time, what did you see? What had become of us? Of this city?
Let's stick to being as truthful as possible and see where that takes us. I have a feeling I will need to lie eventually, but yep, you were all turned into golden statues. At least everyone I could see. I did see one pair of bones.
I have imagined it, our downfall, 1,000 times, but it still breaks my heart to hear the truth of it.
How does the ritual work?
All I can tell you is that it's a ritual sacrifice to Proserpina. I stumbled across instructions. I have to recite a prayer, and of course, as with all rituals, some sacrifice is involved. Usually that means wine or food, or in some cases a live animal. In this case, the sacrifice is rather more costly. The life of the person performing the ritual. I don't suppose you saw any sign of me in the future?
I did see human remains. Interesting that that is the only option.
I assume that was me. If I'm forced to perform the ritual, it's going to cost me everything. You'll try to make sure I don't need to use it, won't you?
I guess I'll do my best. I can't promise anything.
Well, thank you for your candor, I suppose.
So he's telling me that someone will commit a sin and everyone will turn into a statue. Do you have any suspects?
Do you ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is anymore? What's needed here is a fresh pair of eyes. The less I prejudice the independence of your investigation, the better.
Okay. Tell me what you really think. How do I know you're not the person responsible? This is always the dumbest question to ask. I'm going to ask that.
Me? Why would you suspect me? I've just told you, I'm about to sacrifice my own life to ensure these people have a second chance. What reason could you possibly have to suspect me, of all people?
I'm just keeping my mind open. It's a fair point.
I'm glad you think so. Without trust, without each other, we won't be able to prevent what is about to happen.
Do you think it could be related to Sentilla's disappearance?
Ah, so you know about that already. It's a devastating loss, of course, but that was over 3 weeks ago, and whatever happened to her, it didn't break the golden rule, so I don't think it's connected with our imminent demise. Still, if you happen to find her and return her to me, I would be eternally grateful.
Wait, was Sentilla the one going missing, or was it the one that was there in the lobby? Ah. Okay, so Sentilla missing? Alright. It was Sentia, right. Ah. Oh shit, I'm gonna mess up these names. Okay, so Sentia. Sentia is Magistrate's was daughter, I think. I will have to see if does my log keep like notes about the people, or do I have to take them myself? Why can't you investigate? Did I not ask that already?
Well, I believe you're in the best position to go around asking people questions. You're new here, and it'll seem perfectly normal. As for me, well, it pains me to say my attempts to impose order have not earned me many friends. I fear I may not even remain magistrate after today's election. The people here would only treat my curiosity with suspicion. You shouldn't have that problem, though, unless, of course, you get off on the wrong foot.
Yep. Right, there's an election. Maybe the election is the thing that goes wrong. Will you help me get back to my own time if I do this?
If I understand Prosepina's ritual correctly, that problem should take care of itself. Let me see if I can explain. If you manage to prevent the sin that breaks the Golden Rule, I won't need to bring you here. I won't create the portal, and you will never have been able to come here. Thus, you'll have created a paradox. If this occurs, you should be flung back to your own time, having changed the past for all of us. Make sense?
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, that's all the questions I had.
Ah, good. So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the Golden Rule?
Doesn't seem like I have much choice.
No, I don't suppose you do. But I'm hoping that even if you're not burdened with a sense of self-sacrifice, you'll at least see the sense in self-preservation.
Good point, I'm in.
Wonderful. Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents, unless, of course, you're asked to leave. Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately.
So, all of a sudden breaking and entering is not a crime because he authorized it? Okay, I'll get started.
Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum. I heard wailing from there not long ago. Seems like something's not right.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. This will prioritize the new quest showing its optic. Okay. I guess I will follow that. Okay, let's see what we have here. Find out what's distressing Lucretia, so that's Shrine of Apollo. I have 1 coin. I have the flashlight, and oh, I did take the stone tablet that L had left. Everyone in the city is going to die because of the one person breaking the Golden Rule. I need to figure out who it is. So, we don't really know what breaks the Golden Rule. But something does. Maybe I am the one who breaks it. We will see. Okay, he goes downstairs. No, that's where we came from as well. Note from Scintilla. So Scintilla is the one that went missing. Scintilla to Sentius. May Jupiter, Optimus, Maximus continue to protect you and guide you. Thank you for making me your daughter and for the lovely birthday pen. Whoa. I also like that the game does summarize it. Summarize the note there in the bottom left. Okay. I feel so safe and fortunate to have you as my father and Sentia as my sister. Since you've been feeling apprehensive about the election next month, if you can just show them the strong and dependable man I know you to be, you will be re-elected, I'm sure of it. I didn't see didn't see that coming, but I don't think that will be the last thing I didn't see coming. Now that we know more, we did get off on the wrong side with Sentia.
This place has become a thoroughfare.
So let's see if we can talk something more.
Oh, look, you're back. How lucky for me. What is it now?
Do you know a way out of here?
Ugh, what is it with you people? You heard the rumor that my little sister escaped and figure I must know a way out too. Is that it? Well, that's just a stupid rumor. We have no idea what happened to Scintilla. I wish you mouth breathers would just leave me alone.
Can I help? She's spinning me over.
I don't know. Can you? Can you tell me how a person could have disappeared from a city with no exits and no crime? Was she snatched away by the harpies?
I wonder if that one statue I saw was actually her, but I would imagine that they... If there was a statue that looked like Scintilla... Why are your names so similar? I have to ask that. Yeah, I guess if the statue I saw on the way that whispered to me, if that was Scintilla, they would know. When did you last see her?
It was 3 weeks ago. We ate our evening meal together, and I remember she seemed happy. In love. We went into our rooms, I went to sleep, and when I woke up, she was gone. That's it.
She was seeing someone? Someone else than your father?
I think so, yes. But she was very careful about keeping his identity a secret, even from me.
Yeah. I think I know why. But why is that?
Because our father had plans to marry her off, eventually, and even a rumor about her attachment to some mystery man might have ruined those plans.
Maybe she was with someone else and... Yeah, your father didn't mention any of this. Another thing is that was Scintilla romantically involved with the magistrate, or was Scintilla with someone else and father got jealous of it or something?
That doesn't surprise me. To him, it was like a prize cow wandering off from its paddock. He's upset, of course, but he says he's too busy with the election to help look for her, so he's letting Horatius do the heavy lifting. Some good that's done.
Is it possible her lover was involved? I guess that's obvious, but let's still ask that.
I don't know, but it's been 3 weeks since she disappeared, and he hasn't come forward. That might speak to a guilty conscience. All I know is, whoever he is, he's still here in the city.
Nice eyebrow raise there. Suspicious. Yeah, but yeah, I need to ask it. Why are all your names so similar?
You really aren't from here, are you? All Roman women are named after their fathers. I think it's their way of branding us, like cattle to be sold at market. His family name is Sentius, so I'm Sentia because I'm the eldest, and my little sister is formerly Sentia Minor, but she is affectionately known as Scintilla.
But what's her real name? Because she was just adopted. Yeah, I guess I'm going to ask all the things, but I have a feeling that at some point, like I just can't ask everything. They will be pissed off if I ask something. But let's ask this. That she's surprisingly relaxed. I'm not sure if she's actually relaxed.
I hope you're not insinuating I'm somehow pleased with her disappearance.
Optional. They'll send you. What? I think you know something you're not telling me. I don't know. Just an observation.
If you must know, I'm here because my father has forbidden me from leaving the villa. I couldn't bear to lose you too, he says, as if he loves me, and not because he needs at least one daughter he can trade off.
Yeah, thanks, Cynthia.
So you'll help me find her?
Well, you know what, I think I will.
Oh, thank you. You should probably take a look through her room. It's the one just by the front door. Maybe you'll find something the rest of us missed.
Okay. I will not make that priority right now.
Thanks. I'd appreciate it.
Okay.
All right. Another time.
She got a little bit friendlier as I promised to help her, which is kind of cool. Let's talk to the military guy.
On your best behavior, I trust?
I guess. Kitchen. Hello?
What now?
Can we talk about Scintilla? You have been doing investigation?
What business is that of yours?
I'm looking for her.
A lot of people have been looking for her. But it's been 3 weeks, and we've found nothing. What makes you think you can do better?
Well, I can try. Fresh eyes help sometimes.
I suppose that's true.
I know what you did to her. Did you notice anything suspicious before she went missing?
Scintilla was always a kind, well-behaved young woman. I admit, her disappearance really caught me off guard. If anyone knows something, I'd expect it to be Sentia, Malleolus, Claudia, or Domitius. But none of them will tell me anything. You might fare better though, I suppose.
Oh, so many names. I guess I will see there was Mal something, and then there was D something. Okay, let's talk about something else.
Fine.
What can you tell me about the magistrate?
He's one of the better commanders I've ever had. That's for sure. Good stoic. Lives by Seneca's words. Treat your inferior as you would wish your superior to treat you. Can't ask for much more than that.
I guess I need to ask, well, I should have started with the what's your story, but let's go with that.
I'm a legionary of the 1st Italica, but there's not a lot of fighting down here. So the magistrate has assigned me other duties. I act as the magistrate's right-hand man, keeping an eye on his daughters. Daughter, I should say. And the others, and making sure they're all behaving. I also keep a register of new arrivals.
Does he have a record of Al, or is Al here live right now? I wonder. How did you end up here?
I'm from Liguria, up north originally. I was doing alright for myself. 12 years into my service. Had a nice girl lined up for when it was all over. Not anymore. She's probably figured I'm long gone and moved on by now. I try not to think about it. My commander sent me to deliver a message to Rome. While I was there, I thought I'd do something nice for my girl, and pick up a little pendant from a silversmith. That's when the crowd started flooding through the streets, shouting fire. People were screaming, trampling each other. Then some Genetricum fugitive tried to take advantage of the chaos and pinch my pendant. I remember chasing him through the crowds. down towards the river. And then... nothing. Blacked out and woke up near here. No idea how I ended up floating so far downriver. But... I'm fortunate to be alive, I suppose.
Sorry to hear that, Horatius.
Ah, don't be. As Seneca the Younger said, difficulty strengthens the mind, as labor does the body. That said, Scintilla's disappearance has been more difficult than I'd care to admit.
I wonder why that is. Just out of interest, who are you going to vote for? I guess the magistrate?
Not that it's any of your business, but my loyalty is and always will be with Sentius. Unfortunately, I don't think my vote is going to make any difference today. See, Domitius has been going around town, shoring up votes for Malleolus with lies, bribery, and intimidation. The man's a savage, but he's a gladiator, so people fear and respect him more than they should. Sentius knows about it, of course, but he doesn't have the same rat cunning as Malleolus. This place will be different with that sleaze at the helm. But I try not to worry about things I can't change.
I obviously can't help everyone, but let's see how many I can help and kind of get on their good side, get more information by promising to help.
I appreciate the thought, but you're new here, and I just can't see how you could make an impact in the time between now and the election this afternoon. In any case, if you're interested in the election, go and have a chat with Equitia, the Vestal Priestess. She'll be overseeing proceedings.
Okay, so Malleus is the other candidate, and Domitius is someone on Malleus' side. Equitia is overseeing the election. Can I see the citizen register? Do you happen to have anyone named Al in there?
I don't see why not. Just make sure I get it back by tomorrow.
Ah. Yes, thank you. I didn't actually expect to get this. Okay, Aurelia, who we saw on the way, was a tavern keeper. Well, explains why she was a flirt. We did see Livia on the way as well, but not mentioned here. Claudia is wife of Malleolus. Interesting. Well, this also means that I don't have to write everything down, necessarily. But the wife of Malleolus is someone I definitely want to talk to. Decius. Ah, okay, Domitius is Malleolus' guard. Okay. Explains. So it's basically what Horatio is to Sentius. Unable to work. Imprisoned in a warehouse. Duilius. Vestal Priestess. Fabia Baker. Galerius. Galerius was the one who was escorting us. Georgius. Foreigner. Interesting. Hannibal. Rich for scrap. Died in cistern? What? Horatius. Interesting. This is the slum quarters. What? No, he guards here but lives in the slum, I guess. It's really odd. Lives in the palace but can't sleep here. Kapash fisherman. Kapas is disappeared as well. Okay, so Hannibal possibly died. Hannibal possibly died. bus is also missing. Missing. Fisherman. Okay. Debt bondsman to Malleolus. Is that like Julia? Or Julia? Probably knows something about Malleolus. We did see Livia already. Now refuses to work. She looked like a little bit like on the crazy side, by the fire there. Lucretia is a foreigner. Malleolus. Okay, so Malleolus is like a bank. Okay. Not to be trusted. Okay. She's locked herself in palace. What the hell is... what? Okay. Octavia. Cleaning, gardening. You always want to talk to the cleaning lady, so we'll definitely talk to Octavia. She's probably seen something. Rufius is increasingly agitated. Patrol duty. Restricted to Villa, okay. Centilla missing. Sentius Ulpius. Okay, there's another debt bondsman. Virgil, an architect, interesting. No mention of Al. Oh, you can also read it like this, with a reading mode. It's cool. Okay, let's take that. Thank you.
Of course. All right. Please keep an eye out for anything that might lead us to Scintilla.
Is this one of those games where you have to think? I think that's why I'm playing this, at least. I'm trying to think. The sculpture of Ares, the Greek god of war, known as to the Romans as Mars. No, this is not... oh, this is... no, this is Cynthia's room. Small vial containing a rudimentary perfume made from flowers and oil. Okay, I can't read this text. Cynthia's makeup. Makeup mirror. Cynthia's journal. Today my father suggested I write a diary, as a way of keeping myself occupied while we all deal with the sudden and devastating disappearance of my sister. As a dutiful daughter, of course, I shall oblige. The following pages contain my innermost secrets. Okay. Cynthia believes everyone is entitled to their secrets. I know you're reading this, father! I may be young, but do not think me stupid. We are all entitled to our secrets. Good one. I'm starting to like Cynthia more and more. No. Oh. What if I steal that? Is that as if I do a sin, will all this end? Quick save. Okay, so this is probably Centilla's. Yeah. Ceramic jar.
Fear is proof of a degenerate mind.
Following me? Another brass mirror. Item. Why have they left money? Oh, that was a little bit hidden, but it highlights now. Okay, that's almost unfortunate. The game highlights it so well, and actually from quite a distance. I would have not noticed that under the pillow. I think the hitbox on that could be a little bit more, kind of actually have to look for it. Well, anyway. Sentilla to Sentius and Sentia, may Clementia give you the strength to forgive me. I am sorry to have leave you this way, but I have found a way to escape, and I must take it.
Yes! Yes!
I hope we beat it one day. Oh, I have that kind of alert. Whoever bought something from Humble, thank you for that. If you bought this game, have fun playing it. Whoever that was. Why did she decide to escape? And was it her bones? Was it her bones that I saw in the entrance? Okay, let me see. I have kind of the, let's say the main lead I got was to go and talk to Lucretia, and that's the quest pointer at the moment. So let's go there. Let's not talk to. Let's not talk to this. This golden. And it's working out. These golden statues here are interesting. This one whispered to me. The X for a guide. Is this the hints? No. Okay, but I can use X to show me kind of a way. So it's kind of just a way to help me not use time in finding the location. So I could turn off the objective and instead use the X that shows these. I'm not sure, is this the hint system that was referred to? How these whisper? There's so many golden statues. So many. So has there been like hundreds of people here and there's just 23 left at the moment? Everyone else is a golden statue already? Jeez. Do I even want to save these people? So many golden statues. Okay, you know what? Before I go talk to Lucretia, I will take my first break. So I will see. Oh, I can't actually name the save. Enter photo mode in game. What? Oh. Visual styles. Okay. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I just wonder, is this just in the game? Is that like a fourth wall thing, or does that have something to do with solving the mystery? I don't think I can take a selfie because well, actually I do want to. Can I? No, it's stuck on me. So if I can tilt the camera. Okay, so I'm not there. This is an interesting way of exploring the city. Is this considered like a... Okay, yeah, let's not play more than that. I will have a short break. If you are watching this on a later date on YouTube, you will find the link to the playlist in the video description or the next part from my channel when it's up. So short break. See you in a moment. This game is looking very interesting, even that we haven't really done much yet. Just talk to people, but I think that's what this game is about, talking to everyone. So see you in a moment.